Jack Squad, my YouTube family, what's going on? Hope all is well, and I hope you're making it happen for yourself. Listen up. So I hope y'all have seen by now, because I'm sure it's went viral. I've seen it on different platforms, different networks of the Nazis and I find that bold that they saying they Nazis. You know, they ain't saying what the mother name of the groups. I don't know, the white folks with the mask, right? Anyway, child, they went to Lincoln Heights. Now, for those of you who do not know, Lincoln Heights is a small city suburb outside of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, I used to live in Cincinnati, right? I stayed there all of the 90s. I think I came back to Cleveland in 2000, 2001, right? Let me tell y'all something. Lincoln Heights is the wrong place. They did not do their research. They did not do their research. And I don't know if they went there because the name of the city is Lincoln and they thought they were safe. Lincoln Heights don't even fool. If you don't live in Lincoln Heights, you can't even go up in there. For real, for real. They police and command respect in their community, right? I am a black person. This is predominantly black, and I want to say it's the first black city in Ohio. I can't remember, right? But it has a long-standing history of black folks, right? And when I lived there, there was a club that everybody was talking about. And me and my sister wanted to go. Not in. I also knew the history of Lincoln Heights. Everybody said, don't go up in Lincoln Heights. They don't want you up in there. If you don't live there, if you ain't from there, if your family ain't there, that ain't the place to go. Just don't go up in there. And I'm thinking, shit, we cool. We can go. We can go. What's wrong with that? We going. We just want to kick it. We just want to have fun and kick it, right? Child, so me and my sister march up in there like the black sisters that we is, right? Go in there, and as soon as we get in there, some guys approach us. It's a guy talking to my sister, it's a guy talking to me. So, I want to drink first. Let's get it going, right? Get my jack. Can I get my jack straight with some lemons and some water on the side, please? Right? As I'm getting my drink, my sister's already engaged in the conversation. I'm holding off, buddy, because I'm trying to get my drink before let me get together first, right? Let me tell you something. The energy. Now, I was young. I don't know nothing about energies, but I know it felt funny up in there. I did not feel safe. I did not feel wanted, right? Not by the men, the women, right? And we sat in there for a minute. Now, my sister ain't paying no attention. I'm the oldest, and I always have my head on a swivel, right? I'm real, I'm from the streets. She ain't, right? She's a college student. My head is on the swivel because something just don't feel right in here. Uh, as the night, we didn't stay long. I don't even think we stayed, to tell y'all the truth, I don't think we stayed 15 minutes. I really don't, right? Because my spidey senses was going off, right? Might have drunk that drink, might have left that drink sitting there, not quite sure, right? I know I had to pull my sister up out of there, girl, like, let's go. It didn't feel right. That was my experience in Lincoln Heights. And I am a black woman, right? I had heard my friends and sisters that was like, you don't know nobody if your family ain't, we don't fool with Lincoln Heights, right? These white folks took themselves to Lincoln Heights with that mess. And from when I saw the first videos where they accosted them and told them to get up out of here, was cussing at them and burnt the flag and all that, I thought that was just it. No, they saw them on I-75. They saw them coming or got wind of it or something, because there's footage of them on the highway. Listen, I'm telling y'all, these white folks need to understand that we are not our ancestors, and you need to do your research, and you cannot just, and I think because Lincoln Heights doesn't have at least I don't know, I haven't been there in years, doesn't have a hood appearance. They thought they was cool. They thought they was going into a suburb where they can intimidate folks. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. They don't play that in Lincoln Heights. Somebody should have told them. Now, I do know, I've never seen it for myself, but I remember when I was in college, I went to Kent State, and my friend was she was from Middleton. I don't know if it's Middleton or Middletown. I forget how you say it. But it was near Cincinnati, right? And I have asked my friends that lived in Cincinnati. They haven't really seen, but they heard there's somewhere in that area where they burn crosses at night. I don't know if it's a certain time of the month, certain time of the year, on a mountain, in a hill, something, right? I've always heard that. Always heard that. So, of course, we know, like on the trip from Cleveland to Cincinnati, as you get further south, you'll see Confederate flags on the roof and stuff like that, right? But baby, Somebody should have told them, that ain't it. They'd have did better off, which they'd have had a hard time. They'd have did better off going just to the city of Cincinnati than to going to Lincoln Heights. And it depends on where they was at. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm going to say this again and I'm going to keep saying it. Hashtag FAFO. We are not our ancestors. You ain't coming and disrupting our way of life, whatever that may be. Whatever that may be. And if they think, well, we'll go and bother the poorer black people, that's who gonna really peel your cap back. Them the ones gonna peel your cap back, right? You do better off going into a highfalutin, uppity, somewhere with some wealthy black folks. They might, take a step back. Maybe. I doubt it, though, because, they're gonna have flashbacks, right? Listen, they learned a very valuable lesson. I don't know if they learned it or not, but they need to learn it because that's what's going to happen. As I read the comments from other people all over the country and some in other parts of the world, this is what you are going to encounter if you come over there with that bull. Like, this is what I know. You can say a lot of things about black folks, but we ain't coming to your house and bother you. Now, yes, we got unalivers and robbers and stuff like that, but as a whole, we not just going to, first of all, we ain't going to, I don't know nobody, and that's in my whole big life, that we done said we're going to march over here where these white folks at. For no reason. We just going to march on over here. And do what? We don't bother people. We don't teach hate. We don't teach hate. White folks have a whole living room party about hating us. We don't teach hate. I have never in my life went to somebody's house and they were sitting around the campfire or the fireplace or the dining room table talking about how we going to hate these white folks. No. What we teach is if you hit me, I'm going to hit you back. That is embedded in us. It is in us. And maybe that come from slavery. Maybe, our ancestors passed that along after some point, like, okay, this is what it is. Because every black family I know, you are taught, if somebody hits you, hit them back. They don't bother you, don't bother them. You cannot bother us. We got enough struggles and conflicts and situations of our own. And to think you're going to walk over there where we at and bother us, not where we live. Now, if we downtown at the store, you don't want us in there, fine, we won't go. As Target is finding out. You don't want us in there, we won't go. But you are not coming where we live and bother us. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. They need to get ready for that. Now, if civil war is what you want, that may be what you get. Probably what you're going to get. Because we have tasted freedom, right? You're not getting ready to put us back in a box. You're not ready to put us behind a cage, behind a fence. We just not getting ready to do that. That's not getting ready to happen. You're going to have problems. White folks, tell your cousins and them, Billy Bob and them, that this ain't what they want. This ain't what they want. Leave us alone. That's all I can say is leave us alone. And black women, we just over here sitting watching. We sitting and watching. We just sitting, watching, observing, and taking notes, right? So when we go to the black women's meeting, we're going to talk about some things. But I'm just saying, y'all leave us alone. Quit going. I'm telling you, Lincoln Heights, now that's something I know about. I don't, I'm from Ohio. I'm from Cleveland, but I lived in Cincinnati in the 90s. And it's similar to Cleveland, very. And Lincoln Heights is one of them places you can't come, even if you black. You don't come over here with that foolishness. It's generational. It's generations of families. It's a close-knit, family-oriented community. Period. They messed up with that one. I don't know what they was thinking, but they messed up with that one. Anyway, y'all, drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. I hope y'all have seen the video because I seen it. I don't know if I saw it yesterday, day before, but today it was so many videos about it from different angles and everything. Listen, check it out and write your comments down. Make sure you like and share. Okay. All right. See y'all later and be cool and don't be bothering nobody. Listen here, tell your white friends, don't be bothering them people. If they ain't bothered you, leave them people alone. Spread the word.